sir.
Clear? So, okay. So we have how many yes we have? Okay, Sarah, Aman. Okay. So it is clear, right? Okay. So when I say, we can target the audience based on the organization they are working in. Yes, we are doing a precise targeting, and definitely based on their working, based on their working criteria, based on their professional context, we can easily approach a certain customer via the LinkedIn, right? Okay. So when I say, is there kind of a, different type of ad formats are there in the LinkedIn? Yes, as we do in a Facebook, as we do in a Instagram, there are the n number of, there are the 5 to 6 parameter of 5 to 6 types of the LinkedIn advertisement. We can do a sponsored advertisement, right? We can do sponsored messages advertisement, right? We can do text ad. We can do dynamic advertisement, and even we can do a video advertisement, right? So as we do in a Facebook, as we do in a Meta, that we can run the video, right? We can do a, certain explainer video to engage the customer. Yes, in a same scenario over the LinkedIn we can do. So in the LinkedIn there are the main three goals, we can say. That is, awareness, consideration, and the conversion. These are the main pillar, as we already, I think you guys have already seen in a Facebook. So yes, based on the objective, we pick the certain types of advertisement, right? It is clear. As we pick the objective, based on that, the types has been changed, right? It is clear. So these are the types, these are the formats we can, through which we can run the advertisement over the LinkedIn, right? Okay, so just take example. When I do, when I open the LinkedIn. Okay, so over the LinkedIn, when I say, we can run the campaign. So definitely in that scenario we have to go to a, LinkedIn Ads Manager interface. When I click here, advertise, so that is a tool, LinkedIn Campaign Manager, right? So I'm just sending this particular URL with you guys. Please open, and please cross check that it is the same information you guys are getting, right? There's a LinkedIn Campaign Manager. This is the basically, this is the heart and soul of LinkedIn advertisement. This is a campaign manager. Yes.
सर ये गूगल मीट का आइकन जो है ना इसे थोड़ा साइड कर दीजिए, आपकी स्क्रीन प्रॉपर नहीं विजिबल हो रही है।
Done.
थैंक
So this is the heart and soul of LinkedIn advertisement. That is the campaign manager of LinkedIn. It might be, it is different at your end. Do I move forward? Yes. Okay. So when I say a campaign manager, or when I say a dashboard of LinkedIn, yes, here we can easily see that, it that is the overview, that is a plan, that is called advertise, that is a test. And when I click over the create a campaign, so these will be, a three pillar. One is awareness, second is consideration, third is the conversion. I think you guys have noticed in a Meta, right? Brand awareness was there in Facebook, website visit was there in a Facebook and Insta as well, engagement was there, lead generation was there, video was there, and website conversion was there, right? You guys have seen in the Meta, right? Yes, no? It was in Facebook,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So might be, talent leads was not there, and job applicants was not there in Facebook, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
right, okay, so these are the three pillars. When I say awareness, under the awareness we have a brand awareness objective, right? When I say consideration, that is called website visit, engagement, video views. These three options are there, right? When I say conversion, that is called lead generation, and second is a website conversion, third one is a job applicants, right? So these are the three pillars. So under these we have a brand awareness, website visit, and lead generation options, right? Okay, so when I click over the brand awareness, right, that is the objective, right? So I think it is clear. We reach more people with our post, right? We do a post, right, and we run the advertisement on certain posts so that we can reach to a n number of people, right? So I just pick that particular option, and when I say next, so there are the two types of campaign process. One is that is a newly added, which is based on the AI, and it is kind of a option where the LinkedIn has a more option. But when I say classic, in a classic we do a setup from our own. But in this option we assign the rights, we assign the steps to a LinkedIn, right? So I pick the classic one, and when I click on next, so yes, that is the same format which you guys have noticed in a Facebook, even in a Meta, right? That is called that is a certain campaign level hierarchy is there, right? So I think it is clear. It is clear abhi tak ka sara? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Objective, awareness, right? Okay. So when I say, the campaign name, what is the parameter to put the name? What is the parameter for the campaign name? Anyone? What is the parameter for to submit a campaign name? Anyone?
Parameter to submit a campaign name.
Yes.
Submit a campaign name.
Yes, goal
Is
was
the
there.
objective of the
Goal should be
objective
there.
of a campaign, be it's only brand awareness or performance campaign or lead generation.
Okay. Okay.
So depending
Sarah,
upon the objective, what is the purpose?
okay, so the main purpose is here. When I say we should do a we should name our campaign based on the objective, based on the based on our requirement. For example, if I am running a certain website that is called ddsavi.com, right? That is a domain which I am carrying, right? That is a ddsavi.com, and if I just wanted to run the campaign on this particular website, right, in that case I will submit the name based on the based on the services which I am offering or which I am promoting, or with the goal. For example, for example, I am promoting a Amazon sale, right? Just take example here. If I am promoting an Amazon sale, then definitely I will name the campaign based on the objective, based on the product which I am selling. For example, the domain name is DD Savvy, right? And goal is, I have picked the goal that is called brand awareness, right? And when I say the date, usually prefer you guys name the campaign based on the date as well, so that you can easily identify that the certain campaign is run on the certain date, right? For example, I just put it as a 19th of July, right? What is the benefit? What is the benefit in this case? Yes.
We will be remembering on which date which ad was be run.
Very nice, very nice. Even for which domain we have run the campaign, and even for what was our main goal, what was our main criteria for which we activate the campaign. So that is the main objective. So it should be, it can be varies based on your requirement, but yes, I usually prefer that a campaign name should be in such a way so that we just open the dashboard and it can be easily visible to us, that what was the main objective what was the date on which we have activated the campaign. I think it is clear. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. So I have submitted, that is the Dati Savi domain name, that is called brand awareness, and date is 19th of July. Okay. So objective we have already picked, that is called brand awareness, right? We can easily change from here. We just click over the change, and we, at this level, we can change the objective. For example, I prefer to a brand awareness, right? Okay. So next step will be, group budget and a schedule. Make sure you just keep this section as off, because I don't prefer that, we give the rights to a LinkedIn, and we give the steps to a LinkedIn, that they do they do certain algorithm, they keep the campaign in their hand. And definitely we always try, if I know the campaign, how to run the campaign, then definitely I will keep the budget. I will, I will try that a certain campaign should run as per my requirement, right? So make sure you just keep it off, right? And it is a, again, what will be a date, and start date and end date. So make sure you just submit your end date as well. For example, if I am activating the campaign of 19th of July, and it is a, 1 day campaign, then make sure, it should be 19th, and it will be your 20 and then 21, right? So make sure you submit, always submit a end date, right? So that is a schedule. We can schedule the campaign start date, end date, as we already, as we do in the meta, right? So yes, so that is the next. Okay, so now we are, okay, so that is a hierarchy. Campaign setup hierarchy. First one was, campaign detail. Second was, why we are marketing. Third is audience. Fourth is ad format. Fifth is, your URL parameter. Sixth is your placement, budget, then conversion tracking. So these are the parameters, or these are the hierarchy we follow when we do, campaign setup. I think it is clear. These are the parameters. These are the hierarchy. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay, so as we guys see in Facebook, as we guys see, in Meta, there the forecast results are there, right? So just take example, if I run the campaign for the 1 day, so the amount is, $75, right? And yes, the algorithm is there. We can reach, 36,000 people, right? We can, our cost per click, or kind of a, our, cost per lead will be $1 to $2. So that is a forecast, right? It is an assumption, right? But yes, based on that, we can, we can set up the, we can set up the overall campaign, right? That is a forecast. That is not a fixed statics, yeah, or we can say that is not a fixed data. It is a forecast, right? So just take example. Okay, so why, what we are marketing, so that is called, the name. For example, we are doing a brand awareness, and we are doing a, Amazon sale. Amazon sale, right? Source URL, so it can be our website. For example, I submit the domain here, that is the source URL, right? If you want, you can skip that step, right? But yes, it is, it is good if you submit those detail, in overall process, right? Okay, so that is the audience, right? So that is the main part of LinkedIn advertisement. In the audience section, we can say saved audience. We can have a audience, right? We can use a, auto targeting section, right? So anyone can have an idea that, in what parameter we can target the audience. What will be the audience setup here? Anyone? Yes, the two track easily, right?
On what parameter audience shall be targeted? You are asking that.
Right.
First of all, if I have any product, I want to market my product. My matlab, target audience is falling to that segment or not. The
Mm-hmm.
age group, age group,
Mm-hmm.
demographics. income level, well, all these NCCS categorization, income group, all these
Hmm.
things shall be taken care of.
Okay. So to be very honest, when I say audience in LinkedIn, as I've already explained, in the LinkedIn, right, we target the audience based on their skills, right? Just take example. Okay, just take example. So audience, so based on their bachelor degree, we can target the audience, right? Based on their further degree. For example, their expertise, they have expertise in Bitcoin, right? They have expertise in blockchain, right? They have expertise in computer science. They have expertise in event planner. So based on their skills, we target the audience. We are not targeting the audience based on based on the their interest. We are targeting the audience based on their skill set. I think it is clear, right? We are we are targeting, we can easily target the audience based on their IT decision maker. For example, a person who is working in the IT organization and he is working in a good level, on a good level, right? We can easily target via the LinkedIn, right? We can target the customer who are who are into a digital marketing, or we can target the customer who are into into a medical. It is clear? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right, everyone please acknowledge. It is clear. We can target the audience based on their skills, we can target the audience based on their education, we can target the audience based on their expertise. Yes, no? Everyone please
Yes, sir.
acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Right, Sarah, Sunita, Sayyad, Rahul, Nishu, please acknowledge.
Acha, how these with thumbs up emoji is coming?
So yeah, so these are just, these are the acknowledgement.
Okay, no, how this is coming means the
uh
emoji, thumbs up emoji.
this one, send a reaction.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so in the LinkedIn, to be very honest, as I have already explained, that we can target the audience based on the based on their skills and based on the organization they are working in. So just find out the organization level as well, that we how we can target the customer who are working into IBM. Okay, so just take example. So I prefer the audience who are working into a IT sector, for example. Okay, so that is the segment IT maker, right? So when I talk about location, we can do a location targeting as well. So just take example, I just put it as a Bangalore, for example, or okay, Greater Bangalore area. Okay, that is a kind of a niche, we can say. Okay, and further, we can target the audience based on the companies as well, right? Okay, so just take example. So these are the, okay, so I have picked the job roles. For example, engineers and IT professionals, right? And further, if I go, right, so I pick the audience based on the areas, based on their seniorities, because we have picked the audience who are on a good level. For example, at director level, at manager level, even the owner, VP, and the partners. Right. So we can easily say that over the LinkedIn, we can target the audience based on their job seniorities, right? That means we are targeting those audience who are over the good designation, right? And in terms of a job function, we have picked engineers and IT professionals, right? So I think it is pretty much clear that we can target the audience based on their skill set, right? Okay, so further, if I talk about I look forward for the audience those are working into a certain organization. Okay, just 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 a second. Okay, so these are the audience. For example, now I am looking forward for the HR professionals. So if my product is related to a for the person who are over the HR designation, they can use, then definitely we can target those audience only who are working on a HR professional, HR level, yeah, HR role, right? So these are the main aspects, or these are the main criteria we can follow over the LinkedIn, right? Even if we have a certain audience which are already saved in our dashboard, we can pick those audience via saved audience section. So these are the saved audience which I have already used in my earlier session. So that is a demo. So yes, if I have already if I have already worked over the audience before setting the campaign, I can pick those audience via the save audience section. I think you guys have seen in Facebook as well this particular saved audience option. Yes, no? Saved audience? Clear? Yes? Everyone? Saved audience clear? Yes, no? Yes, okay. So just take example. If I, okay, I just do a dismiss. Okay, so if I look forward, or if I just wanted to reuse my previous audience which I have used as my in my previous campaign, I can pick those audience via the save audience option. Or if I just wanted to target the new audience, right, based on their profession, I can pick those audience via this particular section that is called audience. Okay, so just take example. So I have picked those audience, so that is called HR professional are there. And yes, so these are the audience which I am, I just move ahead with this category. So in terms of a ad format, we have a single image option, we have a carousel image, we have a video option, we have a text advertisement, we have a spotlight, we have a followers, we have a documents, and we have a conversion. Okay, so just take example. I just, I prefer to use single image, right? And I'm skipping this part. I will, I will add this particular parameter wala point later. So that is called placement. So I always prefer avoid this LinkedIn audience network. Even when you see this particular section in Meta, when you see this particular section in Google, please avoid, right? Make sure you just target those audience who are working, or those are visible on LinkedIn, right? It can be on your mobile app, or it can be on LinkedIn website, right? So that is all about, that is the budget. So I just, daily budget I'm just setting as a $150. Or campaign date will be a 19th. And that is the next.
सर यहाँ पे मिनिमम कितना रहता है पर डे
In terms of a CTR or in terms of budget?
बजट
Budget, it can be vary based on, based on the product and services. But yes, CTR can be below 1%. It is a industry standard. The
अभी
percentage.
यहाँ पे जो वन डे मेंशन है राइट साइड में इज दैट द मिनिमम वैल्यू
That is again a forecast. It is not fixed.
ओके
So
Okay.
budget is compulsory.
Yes, budget is compulsory. Definitely, budget is compulsory. Even bidding strategy is compulsory. I will get to this point in further minutes. Yes, bid strategy is also important, and it should be mandated. Yes, Aman. Aman. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I just click on next.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
You are setting up a campaign, correct?
Right.
You are setting up for, I think, DG Perform, because DG Perform is a digital marketing digital marketing institute or
Right.
coaching center.
Right.
Target audience means what can be working professional or students. So
Yes.
LinkedIn is the ideal platform, correct?
Right. Right.
Because maximum working professionals are there.
Right.
So if supposedly any other brand
Hmm.
who have their B2C and B2B verticals both,
Hmm.
correct, want to set up a campaign.
Hmm.
And here you are setting up the one is that posting in a social media,
Hmm.
and one is that you are running setting up of campaign.
Hmm.
So how it will show as any kind of the post which comes as a sponsored content, it will come like that.
Right. Right. Right.
Correct. And when if a industry getting changed, because DG Perform is such a sector or industry,
Hmm.
that the main niche audience can be in the LinkedIn.
Right.
But if any other, for example, any automobile component company,
Hmm.
the one company who's produces, for example, Tata Battery,
Hmm.
who produces battery for automobiles,
Right.
correct? For them, the target audience, the B2B audience, for them, the target audience can be Toyota, for them, the target audience can be Mercedes, correct now?
Right, right.
So, for that B2B part, how it is useful, them, how LinkedIn is useful? Would they try to reach directly VP of Toyota? What?
Right.
Matlab, that's what I need to understand.
To be very honest, they they usually prefer to target the audience who are on a good designation. They can be director, right? They can be
Okay.
definitely a sales head. They can be a national sales head. So yes, the company target based on their seniorities. Who have the decision making power? Then definitely we will the company approach to those guys only.
Okay. So LinkedIn can be the real platform, but I think for B2B, the one-to-one, there's interaction, the connection, uh, that is also required. It's not
Obviously,
that only
obviously.
correct now.
Yes, yes,
So
definitely.
it's not only that only LinkedIn kar diya bas uh, not like that.
No, 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 no. To be
Yeah.
very honest, once that certain lead comes with comes at our platform, then definitely we try to we try to reach the customer via the call, right? We try to set up the meeting with them, right? We try to negotiate on a certain on certain deal. Then based on that, we can say we can generate the sales without a personal interaction, without a without a telephonic discussion. We don't say there are certain sales can be captured. To be very honest, it can't be possible,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so yes, that is a third step on which we are right now, right? That is the ad setup. So when I when I say a setup, advertisement setup, we just upload the creative, we upload the text line, we upload the CTA, we upload the subject line. So these are the further steps. For example, I am just clicking on the create a new advertisement. So it is a it is mentioning submit a name. It is a optional introductory text, right? We have a destination URL, and we have a image, and further we have a CTA, right? Okay, this is it. Okay, so for example, okay, so camp ads name is not mandate, right? It is optional. So for example, I am just submitting it as it is, right? Introductory text, that is again here. So when I mention that particular text now, it is visible at the top, right? And advertisement will be visible with the name of promoted या promoters, right? Promoted will be through which you can easily identify it is advertisement, right? Introductory text will be visible at the top of the image, right? Destination URL will be your, what will your destination URL? Yes, what will be your destination URL? Yes, destination URL.
Landing page most probably.
Very nice. It can be a landing page or a website. My question is,
Yeah.
it is landing page or website?
That depends on the objective of the campaign. What kind of campaign? If my campaign is only the objective is only traffic generation in
Right.
website, correct na? Then
Hmm.
ultimately that target URL would be the website only. I'm taking that traffic towards the website, correct?
Right. So
And
they.
if my objective of my campaign is something else,
Mhm,
for example any for the lead generation, then
mhm.
then the ultimately a lead form shall supposed to get open.
Very nice. Very nice.
uh, so in any sales campaign, then it will lead to directly to the sales card,
Mhm.
matlab directly to the shopping card.
Right.
In
Right. Right.
this way it varies, if I'm
Makes
not wrong.
sense. Makes sense. Yes. Further, Malik, Josna, Himani, Babita, Aditi. It is clear. Sarah. Yes. It can be a website, it can be a landing page, depending upon the objective, right? If we are focusing over the over the leads, then definitely we prefer to use a landing page, right? If we are working for the brand awareness, or just we just wanted to we want a n number of traffic, we want a number of traffic over the website, in that case we prefer to use a website, right? It is clear. Make sure you guys should be very much clear over the landing page and the website. Difference should be clear. Make sure, right? Okay, so destination URL, I'm just submitting a website URL here. So that is the brand awareness campaign. I'm just I'm looking forward for the person, or I'm looking forward for the traffic, right? So that is called destination URL. So ad image should be a creative, right? For example, I'm just clicking here. So it is an image, select. So in this format, that certain advertisement will be visible in the feeds. For example, there should be a company page URL. There should be a promoted, that is a that showcase that it is advertisement. Introduction text, right? That here is an image, and further headline, right? Headline comes at the bottom of the image, right? That is description. Here is a description, and further, that is a call to action, that is called CTA. Then how we define, we have to pick sign up, subscribe, register. Obviously that is based on our product, based on our services. We pick those CTAs. For example, if I am promoting a DG perform, in that case what can be a CTA in that scenario? If I am promoting a DG perform, or if I am promoting a digital marketing course, in that case what would be my CTA? Yes.
Learn more can be, because like clicking on learn more, then their course details can be floated.
Okay, it can be registered, it can be joined, right? So just take example, I'm just picking a registered now. So that is a here is a CTA registered. So yes, that is a parameter of advertisement. Headline is there, subject, sorry, description is there, image is there, and CTA is there. In this scenario, or in this way, that particular advertisement comes over in your feeds. It is a desktop feeds, and when I say mobile, so that is a mobile format, right? Even just take a live example. So promoted, new word is an advertisement, right? It is clear? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right? It is clear, right? So that is a kind of okay. What is a category? This is a video ad, this is a carousel ad, or there is a single image advertisement. It is a
Uh,
video ad, right?
Video is correct.
It is a video advertisement. Okay. So just take example. If I go back, okay, that is a classic. Again, I am following the same parameter with different objective, right? So for example, if I pick, I pick a website traffic, that is a classic again, same pattern I am following here. So same thing again, we have a campaign name. So that is a domain. So this time I have picked a objective that is called website traffic, right? Today is, 19th of July. Same again, same parameter, or same steps are visible. Okay, just take example. Okay, so that is the location targeting. I pick here as a Delhi, city as a Delhi, right? I can exclude a certain areas which are in Delhi, but I don't want to prefer, my advertisement should be there. So in that case, I can exclude those locations. For example, West Delhi. So I'm running the campaign in Delhi, but here I have excluded a West Delhi location, right? So exclusion we can do. It is clear, right? The same thing you guys do in Meta, Facebook, even in Google as well, right? Okay, so further we can narrow down. Okay, so here's the main part. It is clear, right? Till now it is clear. Yes, no? Because it is a main part, what we are doing right now. Okay, so what will be the difference between accelerated or classic? Okay, so Malik, in classic, each and every step we do by ourselves, right? We don't give rights to to LinkedIn. But when we talk about the second option, definitely we give the right to a LinkedIn. In a same scenario we do in a Meta, when we do a when we opt expend, then definitely in that case the major activity we do from our end, when we do in a Facebook, when we pick a boost option now, that is boost, right? In boost we prefer we give the right to a Facebook, they do the activity, and few of the main steps of few of the main action has been reduced. So that is the main difference, right? Okay, so that is the main part. Trust me, without this, you can't do advertisement in a good way, right? Okay, so that is the audience, right? So in a LinkedIn, we have a two parameter. One is a audience, second one is a audience attribute, right? So in audience, we can target the audience based on the data which we have. For example, we can upload the audience list, and in that case the advertisement will be visible only to those audience, the data from which for which we have uploaded the data, right? Second one is a lookalike, third one is a predictive, fourth one is a retargeting, fifth one is a third party, and further is the others. Okay, so anyone can explain what will the list upload, and what will the difference between list upload and lookalike? Yep, list upload and lookalike. Lookalike you guys have already seen in a Facebook. Yes, anyone? Yes, lookalike and sheet list upload. Yes, anyone? Rahul, Payal, please participate, guys. Okay, Aman, not clear. Okay, Sunita, Sarah. Okay, so just take example. If we have data, right? If we have a data kind of, we have a mobile number, we have email ID, or we have a city confirmation, right? In that case we can upload those data over the LinkedIn dashboard, and we can run the campaign. For example, if I pick upload data, and we have a contact list of the customer, right? So for example, that is a contact list, and just take example, we should upload that particular data in this format. Make sure it is a template, and we don't do any change here, right? We should have an email ID, we should have a first name, we should have a last name, we should have a job title, we should have a company name, we should have a country, and we should have a Google ID. It is not mandate, right? So if we have a data in this format, right, then definitely we can run the campaign, or we can showcase the advertisement only to those audience. It is clear? So these are the templates, right? Make sure if you have a data in this format, then you can run the campaign, and you can upload that particular list over the LinkedIn, and you can run the campaign. It is clear? Template is clear. Email should be here, sorry, email should be there, first name should be there, last name should be there, job title, company name, and a country. If you guys have, then you just upload that particular data in this format, and upload this particular sheet over the LinkedIn, and run the campaign. Right? Clear? Yes, no?
But this sheet is for what? Matlab means any kind of lead form or what?
Obviously it should be a lead form. That means you should have a data, and in data you should have an email ID. Mobile number you can exclude, but yes, email ID should be required,
Okay.
right? Anyone, any doubt further? Nishu, Payal, Preeti, Rahul, Monica, Malik, Josna, Himani. Yes, Babita, clear? Okay, so make sure. I think in a email marketing now, you guys have already, you have seen that via email ID, sorry, email marketing, we can generate the leads, or via the Google form, or via the lead form, right? we can get the data, right? So make sure if you guys have a data in this format, you can run the campaign, and you can opt that particular option that is called upload, or sorry, you can opt this option that is called upload list, right? If you don't have, in that case you have to create your own audience, right? Just take example. I'm assuming I don't have that particular format, right? Okay, so second one will be your lookalike, and third one is your predictive, right? Lookalike means, for example, uh, lookalike audience is like, the similar kind of a audience you can target. For example, if I am targeting those audience who has a very good salary, right, and my product is Mercedes, for example, and in a same time, a LinkedIn has a data, a person who is looking forward for the, for example, BMW, right? In that case, the audience who is looking forward for the BMW is a kind of a lookalike audience for me, right? In that case, my advertisement will be visible to those audience. For example, the person who is looking forward for the Mercedes, the person who is looking forward for the BMW, those person, my advertisement will be visible, right? So lookalike is like kind of a similar kind of audience. Even though, if, for example, if I am a developer, or I am a real estate developer in a Noida, for example, and I'm running a campaign over the LinkedIn, in that case, I can target those audience who are into a Pune, and they are looking forward for the good property. In that case, we can my advertisement will be visible to those audience as well, if I have not restricted my advertisement based on the cities, right? If I'm running the campaign only in the Noida, in that case, advertisement will be visible only in Noida. But if I open the advertisement for India, for example, in that case, advertisement will be visible to Noida person as well, for the Pune person as well, right? And lookalike audience means that is kind of a similar kind of audience, right? So yes, we have option called, upload list. We have option called lookalike. We have option called, predictive. For example, I click here. So again, predictive audience is like, the it can be visible on your dashboard till you have a 300 members as a audience source, right? Only then it can be visible. So yes, that is a kind of a, you can say, it matches based on the lead form, or based on the audience you are getting, right? So that is called a predictive, and lookalike is like a kind of a similar audience. Okay, just take example. Okay, just take example. If I am looking forward for the audience who are on my page, right? For example, if I'm talking about this particular company, right, they are having, 2K followers, right? And I wanted to target those audience who is, who are the part of this company, or who are following this particular page. In that case, we can retarget the audience based on the company page. We can target the audience based on the conversion. We can target the audience based on the event. We can target the audience based on the lead form, right? Can anyone can explain what is the meaning of lead form here in retargeting section? Retargeting section, yeah. What is the meaning here? Lead form is here under the retargeting section. Can anyone? What is the meaning? Yes. And what is the retargeting? Yes. What is retargeting? I think you guys, have done this particular activity in Meta. Remarketing, pixel. Clear? Remember retargeting? What is retargeting? Aditi, Ayush, Malik, targeting the same audience. Okay, same audience means Sunita, Sarah, Rahul. Yes, same audience. It is a small piece of code. Yes, we have installed a website before remarketing when we target the audience that we did earlier. Okay, so Anurag, in that case, we can say the audience who have already visited on my page, right? Or the audience who have already filled that particular lead form. We are targeting those audience again. Yes, yes. Okay. Further, what is retargeting? What is retargeting? Rahul, Sunita, Payal. What is retargeting or remarketing? Priyanka, Nazneen. Yes. What is retargeting? Okay, targeting those audience who have previously interacted with our brand. Very nice. ठीक है. Further, please submit your answers. Yes. Retargeting. Himani, Babita, Josna. Yes. Okay. Targeting. Priyanka. Targeting the same audience who interacted. ठीक है. Pretty much clear. Yes. Targeting a small size of audience. A small size in what sense? Remarketing is when we target the audience again that we did earlier. Okay, makes sense. Who have visited the website before. Very nice. Targeting the same audience in terms of the customer who have already visited my page, the customer who have already submitted a lead form, right? Okay, catching up to those again who have previously interacted. Okay, makes sense. ठीक है. It can be that who have interacted with product. Very nice, very nice. ठीक है. Okay, yes, anyone further? Okay, so in LinkedIn, yes, we can target those audience who have already filled the lead form. So that means we can run the lead form activity, we can run the we can run the lead campaign in LinkedIn advertisement. For example, if as a customer, if as a visitor, I have submitted a lead form over the LinkedIn, in that case, a company can easily retarget me, right? So that is called lead form, and we are targeting those audience who have already submitted a lead form, right? So just take example. I'm looking forward for the retargeting for the customer for the certain company page, right? So I pick here, IBM. Okay, so company page should be very small. Okay, so company page, it can be, so no, okay, so company page will be the page we create. For example, I create a DD Savi. Okay, just take example. It is a company page, right? So I can easily target those audience who are following that particular page. So that is a number 9, right? So I can easily approach them, but yes, the number should be, it should be, it can't be lesser than 300, right? So if I have a number of 300, more than 300%, I can easily retarget those audience. But yes, I can easily target those audience who are following that particular page. So yes, via company page, or if I pick a retargeting and we pick a company page, in that case I can showcase, I can I can I can target those audience who are following that particular page. I think it is clear. Company page, retargeting company page, yes, no? Any doubt? Retargeting company page, yes, no? Yes, Aman, yeah. Clear? Retargeting the small time activity. Okay. Okay, so just take example. If I pick further option for the retargeting and I go for the lead form activities, so in that case, I can target those audience who have filled that particular lead form, right? Okay, before moving ahead, just take example. I create a campaign for the lead form, right? So that it can be easily easily clear to all of you. For example, I pick here as a mm, just check campaign details, campaign group. Okay, we create a fresh campaign here without saving. Create a campaign. So please, okay, I'm creating a a lead form process or lead campaign here. Okay, so that is classic. Next, next. Okay, start with the scratch. I'm creating a fresh campaign for the lead campaign, right? Okay, create a campaign. Okay, so this time I am considering our objective as a lead generation. Make sure, please, you guys focus here, right? We are just creating a lead form here, right? So that is a lead generation objective. That is next, classic. Next, campaign name. Again, that is called lead generation, or we can say lead campaign. 19th of July. You guys check the difference here. We will create a lead form. Okay, so location I am keeping as India, right? Audience, again, I'm just considering a broad location here. Single image, same as it is, right? I'm not changing anything here, right? So I think that is called, what is conversion? What is conversion? Anyone? What is conversion? Mm-hmm. What is conversion? Conversion can be click. Conversion can be, your lead. Okay, very nice. Conversion can be a sales, right? Okay, so when I click over the conversion, na, I will track those conversion. I am just tracking, the number of lead count. I am tracking here the number of clicks. For example, if I just wanted to create a new conversion, right? I have to click here, create a new conversion. Inside tag, submit a conversion name. For example, I'm looking forward for the conversion of sales, so I just submit the name as a sales conversion, 19th of July, and that is called sales. So for example, purchase, I picked a purchase option here. Value, it can be, any value we can submit here. And when I click over the next step, I pick here a manual conversion setup. Okay, So just take example. For example, I go over the upgrade free courses. uh, okay. Okay, guys, for example, I am tracking the sales, right? My conversion, my objective is sales, for example, right? So in that case, I will submit that particular tag, I will submit that particular code over the certain page. For example, I have submitted that particular tag over the certain page load, and page should be my thank you page, or page can be my, a thank or acknowledgement page, we can say. For example, if I bought this particular course, right? I click here, I landed over the thank you page. That will be my last page, right? So I will submit that conversion over the last page, just because of I can track, I can count my conversion via this particular tracking code. I think it is clear. Thank you page, we will implement that particular conversion code over thank you. Yes, no? Yes, no? Clear or not? Yes. Okay, so I am saying, for example, I am working. For example, I try to buy that particular course that is costing about 500. For example, right? I bought this particular. I do the payment, right? And at last, I got the conversion. I got the acknowledgement page. For example, thank you page, right? So that will be my last step, right? So I will implement that particular conversion code over that particular last page. So only then we can say it is my conversion, right? Just take example. I click here, and at last we goes or we landed over the thank you page. For example, it is my last page, right? So I will submit that particular my code over this page. For example, that is called here. So when that particular page loaded, that particular page reflect over the certain window or a certain mobile or a certain laptop, only then that conversion will be counted. I think it is clear. And conversion code, how I can get a conversion code? When I click here the create, so that is conversion. Actually, I have already implemented that particular code. That is the reason it is not reflected. But yes, the conversion setup has been done. When certain page, for example, that this particular page loads, in that case, the conversion will be counted. It is clear or not? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
right? Okay. So in that case, conversion will be considered, and to be very honest, each for every step, it can be a sales, it can be a lead. We have to implement that conversion setup, right? So conversion setup I have already implemented here, right? I just move ahead, and it is time to create a a lead form. For example, I click over the next, save. So here we go. So that is a lead form, right? We are creating a lead form. For example, I submit here as a name, right? So create a lead form. So that means if a certain user, right, see my advertisement over the LinkedIn and he wanted to submit the lead, in that case, he my lead form will be visible there, and they can easily submit their lead. I think it is clear. The same thing you guys have done in a Facebook or Meta, right? Lead activity, same parameter, right? We submit the name, we submit, we ask for the we ask for the mobile, we ask for the requirement, right? For example, I'm creating this form, and the name is lead form for the 19th of July, language is English, headline is this, for example, details are there. So okay, so my question will be, your contact number, your work, your job title, and your company. I can easily, ask those requirements which I am looking forward, right? I am looking forward for the company name. I am looking forward for the name, email ID, and phone number. If anything I don't want, I just untake it, right? And then, I'm just, uh, so these are the certain ad policy URL. For example, this is my ad policy page. For example, that is called privacy policy. This is my privacy policy page, and here we go. So this is the question. This is the, this is a lead form, right? Which will be visible once a certain person click over my advertisement. It is clear or not? Yes, clear. Yes, it is clear or not? Okay. So in that case, we are okay. So where those leads will be, visible over the WordPress, over the LinkedIn, or over the Meta? Yes, where we can see our leads? LinkedIn. Why? Why, Malik? Yes.
क्योंकि सर हम ऐड ही लिंक्डइन से रन कर रहे हैं तो वहीं पर हमारी शो
Very nice.
होगा ना.
Very nice. Very nice. We are running the advertisement over the LinkedIn, and even we have created this particular form over the LinkedIn, right? That is the reason the leads will be visible here, right? Okay. So any doubt further? Yes. With doubt, Nishu, Babita, Ayush, because our campaign is running on it. Yes, and we have created it. That is the reason, because we are using a LinkedIn advertisement. Very nice. Very nice. Josna, Nazneen, yes. Nishu, Payal, Preeti, Rahul, please acknowledge. Please send the acknowledgement. Yes, Payal, clear. Okay, ठीक है. So I think it is clear when I'm talking about, remarketing advertisement over the lead from customer. In that means the customer who has submitted their leads over the LinkedIn advertisement. In that case, we can retarget those audience. I think it is clear. It is clear or not? We can retarget those audience, right? Okay.
Yes,
Just
sir.
right. Just take example. Go back. Just leave. Okay, so I was there. We are retargeting those audience who are submitting our lead form, right? And what is event? What is event? Yes, anyone? What is events? Events. What is events? Guys, you guys have already learned in Meta. Events. What is event? Yes, Nazneen. What is
So
event?
to host
Yeah,
the promote lives
promote lives. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
or virtual gatherings,
Virtual gatherings. Makes sense. So basically, we are conducting our events, right? We can
workshop,
yeah,
exam.
we can conduct a workshop. We can conduct a occasional activity, as somebody has mentioned. Just because of, we can target, or we can, we can invite those audience on a certain page or a certain profile. For example, so that is the event. Okay, so when I landed over my company page, it will be there. So yes, it is called create, and we can create an event. For example, if I am conducting a workshop for the performance marketing on coming Saturday, so in that case, I can create an event over the LinkedIn. It can be, it can be a, in person. It can, sorry, we can we can share the information that we are conducting a certain workshop on a certain place. It can be in person, or if we are conducting that particular session online, in that case we can pick as a online. So main objective, what is the main objective here? The main objective is, we just, we can gather a number of person over a page. That is the reason we can create the event on on a page. We can't create an event over the profile. I think it is clear. We can create the event on a page, not on profile. Yes, no? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Right? That is the reason. Just because of, if we create an event, definitely in that case we can, we can generate the customer to our company page. So that is a company page. And yes, if we create an event, definitely we can, we can increase the customer visit on our page. Okay, just take example. One more thing. So nowadays, to be very honest, LinkedIn is widely used by digital marketing person and even with the HR. Why HR? Why HR is using a LinkedIn page?
So for hiring purpose of even for ad that they're hiring.
Very nice, right? Just because of, if the company is looking forward for the certain person for the certain role, in that case, companies HR person are posting their requirement over the LinkedIn. And trust me, in my company, both departments are using. Even we guys are working over the LinkedIn page, and even our HR person are also using. Just because of they do job posting, right? When you see, that is a job posting. If they are looking forward for the person, and being a digital guy, we do a post activities, right? Obviously, if we are looking forward for the campaign process, make sure we enhance and organically our page, so that we can get the more customer organically and via the as in terms of free process. Because we can easily get the customer by a paid process, but it is better, first of all, or make sound your page organically. After that, try your page on paid process. So that is entirely organic process. You can see the companies promoting their page, and on daily basis, on weekly basis, they are promoting their content, right? And that is again a trending content they are promoting, right? So it is good part. Before making a campaign, before setting a campaign over a certain page, make sure your page should be organically sound, right? Okay, so when I say third party, in that case, if I am looking forward for the for just take example, third party company, for example, I submit here as a Zomato. Okay, Zomato is not looking here. Any third party, for example, any company who is providing a CRM, or we are done integration process. In that case, we can target those audience. uh, uh, you know those are visible, or those are uh, uh, those are actively working on that particular company. Okay, just take example. I'm just looking forward for that particular section. Yes, that is called attribute. If I'm looking forward for the looking forward for the person who are working in multinational companies, for example GLL, that is JLL. If I'm looking forward for the person who are working in IBM, that is called IBM. If I'm looking forward for the person who are working in TCS, that is TCS. So yes, with the help of LinkedIn, we can easily target those audience who are working in these organizations, right? Even we can target those we can target the audience those are following a certain page. For example, company followers. For example, I'm looking forward for the person who are following my page, so that is called DT Savvy pages visible. I can easily target those audience. So count was 9, so we can we can easily target those 9 customer here, right? So that is all about, we can target those audience based on their interest, based on based on their their job role, based on the company in which they are working. So yes, LinkedIn is a tool through which we can do a precise targeting. I think it is clear. We can target the we can target the audience based on the company growth, right? If the company is profitable, if the company is 20% as a company grow on a company growth, we can easily target those companies as well, right? We can target the audience based on the company name. We can target the audience based on the company size, right? If the company is having 52,000 employees, we can easily target those audience. That is called 500 to 1000, or 11 to 50. So so that is the reason, trust me, that is the main reason we are using a LinkedIn, just because we can narrow down, and we can target the audience very wisely, even with the demographically, age, gender. We can target those audience based on their education. And for example, if I'm looking forward for the person who are into a say at a senior level, we can title as a job seniorities. I think it is clear. We can target the customer based on VP profile, based on the director profile, based on the manager profile.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
right. So it is, that is the reason. To be very honest, that is the reason. The companies are looking forward, even B2B. Trust me, especially B2B companies are, for the B2B marketing, companies are looking forward for the, LinkedIn interface, because that is very niche. Although the costing is higher in comparison of Meta, but to be very honest, in terms of a quality of lead, it is very good. Trust me, it is very nice in that case, right? So any doubt further, किसी को? Yeah, any
So I
doubt?
have a doubt.
Yeah, yeah.
So for example, we are just running an ad. For example, we are for practice purpose.
Hmm.
For that also we need to invest on that amount, so
So
budget.
so budget, it can be, to be very honest, LinkedIn is costly. So budget can be, 5,000. Make sure 5,000 or
Okay.
2,000.
Without budget, we can't run any ads. So
No, no, to be very, no, no. And yes, there is a certain parameter. Make sure so these are the certain parameter, these are the CTR, these are the industry benchmark. In terms of a CTR, LinkedIn, 0 to 4 or 0 to 6% is good CTR in LinkedIn. In terms of a CPC, cost per click, is 100 to 300 in India. And conversion ratio in, or lead conversion can be 10 to 15%. These are the benchmark in LinkedIn.
okay.
So these are the benchmark. If you are running the advertisement which are with the below standards, so make sure you should optimize those campaigns. These are the benchmark here. Yes, further doubt, yeah. Any doubt? Trust me, yep. No, Anurag, okay. Trust me, try to explore, try to find out the patterns, different type of advertisement which you can, easily see over the LinkedIn. And trust me, it is very nice to trust me. Companies are using, and earlier it was used for B2B, but now companies are in terms of B2C, campaign are also running on this interface. Yes. Further doubt? Any doubt further? Yes. Aditi, Aman, Anurag, Babita, Himani, Josna, Malik, Nazeen, Payal, yes. Priyanka, Rahul, Sarah, yeah. Further doubt? Clear? All clear? Clear. Okay, sir, can you explain B2B and B2C? Anyone? What is B2B and B2C? Anyone can initiate? What is B2B and B2C? Mayok? Yes. Sarah? Sorry, Sarah? Malik? Anurag? Sorry. Okay, B2B is like, if the company is selling a certain product, and which is required for the another industry as a raw material, for example, in that case it can be a B2B, right? And when we say, a company is selling a product which is directly required for the consumer, in that case it can be B2C. For example, so just take example, I am working in a certain company, and few of the other companies approaches me just because of, they are providing a digital marketing services. So that is B2B. Okay, just take example.
So for B2B example, HR selling his software to another.
Right, makes sense. Or you can easily say, Khushi is promoting their company. They are, they are into a CPI, CPA, CPL process. So they are again offering a, services. So they are approaching us just because of, we can get the, we can get their services. So that is again a B2B. And if, a certain company sells their product directly to me, that is B2C. Right? It is clear,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay, Aman, clear? Nazni, I think it is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, so that is a B2B. So I think that company is called, Oxymobi Media. Okay, let me check. Right, yes. Okay, these are the, that is a marketing agency which is in Haryana, Gurgaon. So they are offering us services to us. So that is again B2B, right? And what they do, why they are approaching us? Why they are approaching me? Anyone? Yes,
Which company?
that is Oxymobi.
Oxy
Mobi.
Mobi. Okay.
So why they are approaching us? So that is the website. That is a digital marketing agency which is in Gurgaon, Haryana. Why they are approaching? Why they are, they are requesting for the collaboration?
For
Email.
to us.
Yeah.
Might be the we are matlab, it's a digital marketing. Why they are approaching to us means approaching to Digimobi. You are calling.
No,
You are
no.
saying.
Why the DG movie is approaching to me?
Oh, sorry. No, no. But this Oxymobi
Yeah.
is approaching to you as an individual or approaching to you as a faculty of DG Perform. What?
No. I'm working in Times of India, right? So they are
Okay.
approaching me just because of, why? Why? What is the main purpose for the collaboration here? So that is my profile. First of all, it is me.
Yeah.
It is me.
Yes.
So okay, so just take example. In some criteria, we outsource the campaign to a third party,
Yes. Yes.
right? So they are working as a third party. So they are, they are try to collab with us, so that, if we have a certain campaign, right? If we wanted to outsource, in that case they are approaching, so that, we can transfer those campaign to them. So that is kind of a, win-win situation. That is called, B2B.
They want you as a freelancer. If I'm not wrong, want you as a
Right, right,
freelancer.
right, right, right. They wanted to work as a third party, or, if we wanted to, if we wanted to certain campaign to be outsourced, in that case we can easily transfer those campaign to them. Okay, endorsement, yes. So I think it is clear. It is the best example, I think, for B2B, right? Okay, any doubt further? Anyone can explain, or, can summarize the entire session, what we have done and what is the main objective here, and why it is important, as a LinkedIn as a main tool? Anyone? Yes, Priyanka, Nazeen, Himani, Josna, Sarab, कुछ लोग बिल्कुल नहीं बोले. Further, please. Anyone? Sunita? Yes. Anyone can summarize what we have done, and, what is the main purpose of digital market? Sorry, LinkedIn advertisement in digital marketing. Yes. Anyone can summarize? Okay, so yes, I think it is pretty much clear that, if we are looking forward for the, okay, to create a campaign to generate a high quality of lead for the and or conversion, yes. And yes, for the B2B and for the B2B customer or for the B2B campaign, we are looking forward for the interface who can generate or who can provide a a good quality of lead. That is the reason we are we are discussing a LinkedIn as a good tool in the digital marketing, right? Yes. Okay. Any doubt further? If you guys have any doubt, you can raise your hand. You can easily ask. Let me know if you have any question or wanted to help. Yes, any doubt?
No, sir.
Clear? Session
Yes,
is
sir.
good,
Yes, sir.
right? Make sure, please, I request you all, please make sure you guys implement and try to understand the feature which are visible in LinkedIn. Trust me, it is not possible to cover the entire point in a single day. But yes, as a tool I can I can just explain the importance. I can explain the main points which are the main factors in LinkedIn. Trust me, it is a it is a 2 or 3 month session. LinkedIn as a tool, as as a meta, right? So trust me, try to focus and make sure if you are looking forward for the companies, or if you are looking forward for the job in a certain organization, it is a tip, yeah, or you can say it is a it is a shortcut. Make sure you follow that particular company page, then automatically that particular job or any particular posting will be visible at your notification, right? So make sure you follow the company page, so that if a certain HR or a certain HR person posts a job, in that case that notification will visible at your dashboard, right? So it is a thumb rule you can follow here, right? So any doubt?
No,
Any
sir.
doubt? Yes, I'm asking individually: Preeti, Payal, Mayok, Malik, Josna, Himani, Babita, Anurag, Aditi, Aman, Sunita. Clear? Please acknowledge over the chat so that we can wind up. Any doubt further? Clear? Yes. Please acknowledge. Clear? Okay. So make sure, please, you just guys share your feedbacks, right? I have already submitted this URL here. So that is on Google. So don't forget to share your feedback over the Google, or with the DG Perform. Yes, please. And thank you so much for your part, right? And okay, thank you. Yeah.
Sir,
If
can you
you,
please share it again?
yes, yes. When you search over Google, digital marketing content creator, marketing consultant, ranking on first position, that is me,
Yes, sir.
Abhishek Arora. Even the presentation I have shared via the WeTransfer URL. So ये भी मैं दोबारा share कर रहा हूँ. This is- Share your feedback. It will be help me to to be visible over the Google search. It's me, Abhishek Arora. ठीक है? Any doubt further? If you have any doubt, no. ठीक है. So we are done. Feel free to ask any query. If you have, you can approach me via the LinkedIn. My contact details are there. You can easily ask if you have any query, right? So we are done for the day, and thank you so much for your time, and thanks for the participation. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
guys.
much.
Thank you so much, Nazi. Thank you
Have a
Ayush,
great.
thank you Aditi, Aman, and I hope you like the session. Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a
thank
great
you
day.
so much. Yeah, bye. Take care. Thank you, Yosna. Thank you, Saeed, Sarah, Preeti, Nazi. Thank you so much. And don't forget to share your feedbacks.
Just anyone have record? Do anyone have recorded the class?
No, no worries. I will share the feed. Sorry, I have shared the a slides. So you can download the entire the content here from here.
Okay.
That is the link. Yeah,
Where the slide is available? 1 minute. Okay.
that is download
We
file.
can we transfer link.
Yeah, yeah. From this link you can easily get those data.
Okay.
ठीक है. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
सुनीता, अमन सॉर्टेड अभी तक का. बबीता, आयुष. Okay.